Okay, so this is the beginning. Yes, we already know all this. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Yes, let's go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we are still going down this path here. Now the real question is, I go down this other branch first just to close it off. Yeah, let's do it. Because we had picked betray. So now we'll go in here and pick ally. It's just going to be where Dio and Phi leave. And I'm stuck behind. That's really about it. Yep, bunch of the same stuff. It's gonna be like, oh, Sigma, why didn't you do it? The door ground open and I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants.
Wait! Dio!
My voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. And to Dio. Dio! So he's going for it. I broke into a run, hoping foolishly that I might be able to catch him.
No, he's going to try and open it.
So it has come to this then.
What's going on? He hasn't even seen the results yet.
Took only seconds for Tenmyoji and Kei to explain the math to her.
No!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
The announcer's voice hadn't even faded when Dio reached the door. With a grunt, he swung the lever down. I like how everybody's just like, doo 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 doo. No. The only time somebody's gotten wrestled to the ground successfully is Sigma when I went to go escape. Myself.
Yes, it's opening.
Wait!
There's no point in trying to stop him now. The door has already opened.
But...
I mean, I guess that's the thing, though. As soon as the door opens, yeah, the best thing you can do is hope that they will get help. They leapt through the door without so much as a backward glance. I paused in front of it, then turned to look at me.
What happened?
I chose ally. I made a promise. Clover trusted me.
Sigma. I see. Makes sense. I guess that's how this ends then. You had to make a choice that was right for you. And now, I have to make the choice that's right for me. Goodbye, Sigma.
I mean, yeah, I'd choose not to die in there. I turned, her eyes sad, and followed Dio through the door. So we know Dio's some kind of cult member. Interesting. Myrmidon.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends. Thank you. As the game is over. Escape,
Yes, all
please.
this is the same. Even though I can't skip it.
Well, that's it. There's nothing we can do now.
We can only hold out hope that help will arrive.
Sigma, thank you for choosing ally.
So obviously she did pick ally in this as well, otherwise if she would have betrayed, she could have left with them. Yeah, well, a promise is a promise, right?
What about Luna, Alice, and the old woman? Who killed them?
Good questions.
Maybe one of the people who just escaped.
Or maybe one of us.
Well, there's one other person.
Oh yeah.
God, Quark. You're right.
Everybody forgot about
I
Quark.
still have to find Quark.
Suddenly, full of energy, Tenmyoji leapt up and took off for one of the warehouse's exits. That left only myself, Clover, and Kei. We stared at the number 9 door in silence. It would never open again. What else could we do but stare? And there's the game over. Oh, I did not open my notepad with my bomb codes. Let's get this opened up. Enoch, hello! Just in time for game over. Yes. All I've done so far was last night we did Betray and we got the Dio ending, so I just went back and picked Ally. I knew it was going to be an ending right away anyways, so... and now I am just trying to open up the notepad I had open. The bomb codes, there we go. In the event we come across any more. How's your midweek going so far? Boom, alright. So now we get to go down this path. Not too shabby, good to hear. I'm exhausted.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose Betray.
Exhausted. I was debating whether or not I wanted to even stream today, but I'm like, we'll go. If worst comes to worst, maybe we'll do it for at least an hour. That's enough time to do quite a bit. Especially with the fact that we can skip a whole bunch. Okay, so we went betrayals all last time. So this time is Ally. Ooh, the skipping is clutch. Yes. Oh my goodness. I actually ended up stopping playing Simulacra 2 after one ending. When there's so many more out there, just because you couldn't skip. And it's a video, an FMV game, so you gotta sit through all these videos, go through all the clues again for everything, all the emails, all more FMVs. It's like, oh my god, no. No, I'm not doing this. And I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. If my sound is off, please let me know, because I did a Windows update today. It was a new feature update, whatever. When I came back in before stream, I was going through my sound stuff, and it changed everything. So I think I got it all back properly, but yes. Ken Miyoji was left behind. His footsteps, a slow, heavy plod. Yes, that's the same. Sounds fine. Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
What was that, Sigma? Don't play dumb. You chose Ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you'd said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it? Well, am I wrong?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine, let's be generous and say hypothetically that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How did you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like hella whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name, or how if your BP hits 0 you die. You told me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Huh? This time? Hey, bye, hold on! Shit. So from the Dio ending, we've already... we can already surmise that she's accessing the morphogenic field and essentially sending her consciousness back and forth along timelines, it seems. But she seems to know everything, and then she's commenting that she wants to find out the bomb codes for the bombs, and we haven't encountered the bombs yet, but I've got 2 codes.
Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Okay, yep, there's all the betrays. Look at that ally. Oh, beautiful.
Here are the results.
That's the first time that's happened on round 1 for us. Because we went the betray route in the yellow door first, so it was all the pairs betrayed. But then when we swapped and we allied, suddenly Tenmyoji betrayed. Ooh. The flavor of how the field is being accessed seems different in this game based on how Fi's been talking about it. In the first one, in 999, yeah, it was just that you can put your thoughts back, right? This one, but they did touch on it. They touched on the fact that, like the Titanic, it was the same guy. Wait, no. Yeah, no, they touched on it. It was the same guy that was dying in the Titanic relayed back to himself at a earlier point in time. So what I'm guessing is it's... Gosh, this is where we get into like multiverse theory as well. Because you go forward in time, you learn things, then she sent that back to her past self. Her past self now knows some of these things, so she can change how it's acted, which would then set a different future for her to go forward. And then she could send notes back to her past self again, so she'd get multiple branching realities. So this game's getting, yeah, it's getting crazy.
Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
And to be honest, that is my personal belief on time travel as well. If time travel ever will exist in the future, obviously people are going to come back to the past and change things, right? We would never know, but that's just the thing. The past would always be forever changed, and the way we're living is the past has already changed. So it's always been, has been, it's never been changed because everything that's happened will have already happened and so on. So that form of time travel doesn't make sense to me. So either time travel will never happen, or it will go into the multiverse, where yeah, people can travel back in time, but it creates an alternate reality of where that is, and thus there's like a multitude of alternate realities. Ever think of deja vu? Who knows? Maybe that could be an alternate reality where everything was the same up to that one branching point or something, and then that's where suddenly something changed or so on. But yeah. Hello, Fino. It's been so long. So long. I'm so old now. How's it going? Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anybody would have done. I believed in you and Fi.
Aw, isn't she so nice? When Luna glanced away, I threw Fi what could only be described as a smug grin. It's a Skyrim voice. I'll believe you. You have far more experience in Skyrim than I do. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tenmyoji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No, it wasn't me.
Mr. Dio tricked me. He told me he'd pick Ally. He promised. That's why I let him do the voting.
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What?
What? Why, hello there, Nate. How you doing?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. You wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, cause I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray. To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard.
Dio. Our experience but spent more time recently playing.
He's had a good life, but
That
it's
too.
time for him to go. What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio?
Can you imagine if Quark actually did
Pretty
say
good
that, though?
plan, huh?
Sorry for missing a few streams with some friends. Hey, Nate. Unacceptable. I demand nothing. No, it's all good. Real life comes first. In fact, I've offered before to hang out with friends. It's like, don't worry about my stream. I don't care. I'll move it if need be. Because let's be honest, being out there, hanging out with friends, living real life, it's the most important thing, right? Quark's a little traitor, I know, right?
Alright, let's do it.
We don't know what happened.
You're lying.
You're lying.
I never should have trusted you. Dio, you're a lying jerk.
Sure, kid, keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa, you believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
Really? Living La Vida look. Oh my
You're just
goodness,
as
I haven't heard that
gullible
song
as he said you'd be.
forever.
Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old? Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, we did that already.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
She's a lot more understanding this time around.
Apologize. This is very unfortunate.
Looked as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever had been about it appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having an...
Well,
And skipping.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyoji or last. One or the other.
10 me oldie.
Or... it might be both of them.
And it's Social Catman. Hello. How you doing today?
why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to
Because
zero
you keep
gets
you keep
penalized,
dying now,
just
Alice.
like when you
In all our
break the rules.
all our endings.
I'm pretty sure I already told.
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell?
What the hell? Has she made it to an ending yet? I think with the yellow door she has. I mean, she's never escaped. Anything bit? Oh, I am just exhausted, so we'll see how long I last today. It's been a long work day. A long work day. Very long. Well, I guess we've seen all that we need to see in all of these. Look at that. That's less than 3 hours. Oh, jeez. I mean, damn. I didn't sleep that well, but nothing like that. I had way more than that. Whew. Everything all good with you? Maybe go sleep a little earlier tonight? Yeah. We'll both have to make that promise to each other. We'll try to be better to ourselves. So, how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options I laid out for us were the following. Option A, Alice and I would pair up with Luna Yellow and go through the green door. Semioji and Quark would pair up blah 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 the door, find Yellow, Dio Yellow, pair up with K. Option B, Alice and I would pair up with K and go through the blue door. And Myoji and Quark would pair up with Luna and open the red door. Find Dio. Yes. Option C, Alice and I pair up through the red. Go through the do. A little earlier tonight for sure.
3 minutes remain until chromatic door.
I'm not pairing up with Kay.
Oh?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AB game. Last time, you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me? You can't be trusted.
How
We're all catching on.
To be honest, however, I would rather not go with you either.
Yeah? Why's that?
Well, you only have 1 BP left. I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray. If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you. So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
I mean, that's a fair reason to not want to be paired with them.
Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover. I trust her more than any of the rest of you.
Yep, I want to go with Alice too.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I get saying this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi. They chose Ally last time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us. Sound good?
No.
Yeah, of course Dio likes the sound of that.
I am also opposed to that choice.
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice. We'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
And I don't want to go with Kay either.
Luna's a sweetie she is. Which means she must be 0. What the hell are we supposed to do?
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Nobody's that nice for no reason. He's got the face. And the collapse. What's wrong, Quark?
It's all over. This is it. We're all going to die.
Are you all right?
I like his voice there. We're all going to die.
No, that's not it.
His despair voice, as it were.
Don't you get it? We are gonna die.
That's not true. June was a sweetie last. It's true. June was a sweetie, and then in Danganronpa, the first person. I don't know if I don't want to say anything less than spoilers, but yes, sweeties tend to be bad people. Let's just say that.
We have to die. We have to die here. All of us.
What the hell? Oh, snap out
At least he doesn't have a knife with him right now.
Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones. Getting so serious about this stupid game. We should just stop. End this. End all of it. End everything.
We need to get him to the infirmary.
No, we don't have time.
30 seconds remain
Yep.
until
Well,
chromatic
glad I'm not
doors
paired up with
close.
him.
We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose. I don't care who.
Sigma, you have to choose.
What? Why me?
Please, just do it. We don't have any time left.
9, 8, 7.
Always waiting for the last few seconds. I swallowed. Alice and I will. Let's go through the blue door with K. I haven't done much with K yet. Alice, K, the blue door.
Right.
We should hurry.
We took off toward the door at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder to see the others heading for their respective doors. Phi, Dio, and Clover were headed toward the green door, while Tenmyoji carried Quark toward the red door, followed by Luna.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Maybe K is ace? Who knows? Could be. We still have to figure out why Tenmyoji is holding a picture of Akane. Wait, 3 doors?
It appears they are all locked.
Is this a dead end? It
Nothing
looks
over
like
there.
the thing next to the number 9 door.
Does that lever move?
Only one way to find out.
Well, that was easy enough.
Could only open the door on the right, though.
And we are likely meant to go there.
How did we get the other doors to
I
open?
have no idea. There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock.
I don't think that's really something we should be worrying about right now. We have a door that's open, we should go through it.
You are correct. There is little to be achieved by remaining here.
Forward it is then. Or right, I guess. So what room are we in this time? Oh! Looky here. This one looks like a fun room. What is this place?
The rec room, apparently. Oh, you didn't see it. There was a plate on the door. It said rec room, as I recall.
Short for recreation.
A large funny rabbit.
How ironic. I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
Okay, the pool and darts I get, but what's with all the suits of armor? Seems kind of weird.
If you think the armor's weird, check that thing out.
Is that a ride?
Yeah, I see them in front of grocery stores all the time. You put a coin in and it kind of rocks around. You must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid.
I have no memory of doing so, but it is possible.
Does this thing mean there were kids here at some point?
No, I don't think so. I guess it's part of someone's collection.
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect.
You need to eat. Oh, Nate, see? That eating on my stream all the time. Just remember portions. Keep the portions. And then you can have some snacks in between, especially if you're doing exercise and working out, to keep the energy flow coming in. This place has a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now there's rec room. Like we're on some kind of luxury cruise liner.
Now that you mention it,
Ooh,
it
Vito's
does
getting a
give the
sandwich.
impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time. They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries and illnesses.
I was tempted to get myself a cake, because I have yet to get myself a cake.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds
They're also
with boredom?
expensive.
Yes, relaxation is important in
Although
an
I suppose
isolated environment.
I just bought a mix in a box. But then it's not like a really delicious cake. If you think anybody needs to live without leaving. I guess they're planning to keep us here for a while, huh? Well, that's not happening.
I agree. Let's just find those moon card things and get out of here.
Ah, there's a door over there.
No good. Won't open. Looks like it's locked up tight.
In other words, the moon code cards must be in this room somewhere.
Right then, let's find them. Okay, let's check. What the? It looks like this extension cord is plugged into the ride, but I'm not sure why. What do you mean? It's probably there so the ride can get power. That's not what I mean. There's way too much slack. Doesn't it look like the ride's power cable is long enough without the extension cord? Let's take the extension cable with us. Don't forget to plug the ride back into the outlet. Yeah. Yeah, well, that works out. It's connected to the Zero Junior ride. Got a pretty long cable on it. Alright, well, that works. Not those rides like you see in front of the grocery store. Looks like Zero Junior. I get the feeling someone's laughing at us. I don't like it. An ungodly amount of meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Ooh. Looks like this box is connected to the ride somehow, but why? I can't say for sure. Don't rides often require payment in order to run? Yeah, but I don't see anywhere to stick a coin in. If you look closely at the lion, there seems to be a slot in the mouth. This is supposed to be a picture of. They're those balls from that kids show, right? Oh goodness, so many yawns. You collect 7 of them, you get a wish. There's more than twice that here. But then it's a set of billiard balls. Then, look, I think it's probably a hint. Just grab it and bring it with you. I could go for some nice stuffing. Stovetop stuffing, ham. Looks like a light switch. Because it is. What changed? What changed? Nothing. Intriguing. Yes, Nate. It was a DBZ reference. Nobody recognized the billiard balls on site with a table in the room. I know they're a little silly that way, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, they don't have colors though. Are those pool balls? Look rather odd though. Aren't pool balls usually painted a variety of colors? These appear to be all white, so they are numbered. Well, might as well try using them with that table. Luminol! Scrap of felt. Huh. Wonder why this felt is damp. Presumably because it has been soaked in something. Like these are all the same thing. I think we're supposed to pick the right bottles or something. I hope not. They all look exactly alike to me. Just take whichever one you want. This says luminol. It must be luminol spray. It reacts with certain things such as blood. And glows with a very faint bluish white light. It's often used in forensic investigations. Huh. What are we supposed to do with it? Maybe you could spray it on the pool table? The pool table? Why? When I was examining it earlier, I noticed a few areas where it looked like something had been wiped off. If it was blood. Worst pool player? I like hitting the balls and that's about it. Oh, hello. Does it explain how darts works? Apparently. I wonder if these are instructions for the darts scoreboard here. These are the rules darts normally uses. I have no idea. Isn't darts just a way to flirt with girls? I guess some people use it that way, but darts is a legitimate and dignified indoor sport for gentlemen. What? Where you compete to see how many girls you can get? What the hell happened to you? On my scoreboard, huh? Nice. Some darts, we can play a game or two. Alright, well, we don't have darts. Alright, first of all, let's put this scrap of fabric back on. Looking at your piece of felt, I see. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to fit into this bare spot on the pool table. And there! Can I pick it back up? No. Looks as though the scrap fit into the hole perfectly. Nope. Nope. There we go. Now spray this table with luminol. It has been sprayed! Oh, hello there. There are 6 letters on the table. Yeah, looks like they were written in something that reacted with the luminol. They appear to be letters A through F. No pattern that I can see, though. Pool table seems like a natural place to use pool balls. No, it's too dark. Don't know what might happen to them. Turn lights back on before I get my balls out. I want everybody to see these balls. They're beautiful. What am I supposed to do with these white balls? Can you drop them into the pockets on the pool table? Place each of the 6 balls into the correct pockets in the following order. A, B, C, D, E, F. Specific balls must go in specific pockets. For instance, ball A would need to go into pocket A, and so forth. Press the A button to grab a ball, then drag the ball to the desired pocket and release it to drop it. Selecting the yellow triangle will allow you to switch. Wow. Whoa, ain't nobody seen that, Nate. How dare you? How dare you? Fortunately, I can't really tell which one's supposed to go into which thing. So I think I need one more clue. Because this one just says what the number... Oh, wait, it's colored. Wait. There's 2 yellows. Oh, one's an orange, I guess. No, orange. E and F are both yellow. And there's no brown. So no, I have to find something else still, I think. Alright, Jukebox. Ah, hello there. Oh, how nostalgic. This is a jukebox. Plays an old form of music media known as a record. With the push of a few buttons, you can listen to your favorite songs. Looks like it's not plugged in. It's an outlet over there, but I don't think the cable's long enough. It won't reach? Doesn't look like it. Guess we can't use the jukebox right now. Wait, Sigma, I think you've got the solution right there. Holding it. Yeah, guys! Indeed, you could, you might say, extend the reach of the jukebox cable. Now get to it! Well, yes, that's what I'm trying to do. I connect this extension cord to the power cable, then plug it into the outlet. Extension cord is connected and plugged in. Unfortunately, it seems that isn't quite enough. I believe we'll need to insert a coin before the machine will operate. The coins. Oh, hello. There's a round indentation inside this frame. Perhaps something round goes in it. It's locked. Huh? Why won't it open? Something in there, but we can't take it out if it won't open. If I push this button. Frame cover's locked, I can't get it open. Darn it. You know, Kay's looking out for me. My god, this deer must have phased halfway through the wall and then gone stuck. How horrific. Just a mounted head. The decoration. Ah, I did think it had extraordinarily long legs. Okay, time for this. It's holding something. Got a pool cue. Were you planning to give this suit of armor the pool cue? I don't think that would be appropriate. That cue stick is meant for more important things. Perhaps you should hold on to it for now. I'll take the weapon it's holding then. This is a spear, more specifically, it is a charging spear for use from horseback. Even more specifically, it is a lance. You see how the tip is pointed? As you may have surmised, it was used primarily as a piercing weapon. This guy holding a shield with glass on it? Ooh, an Allen key. It doesn't look like there's something under the glass. Yeah, hard to tell what it is from here, though. Can't get to as long as it's covered in glass. I'll give him the weapon I've got in exchange for whatever he's holding. Oh, so I can swap it. There we go, I think that's better. Trident. It's for catching fish, right? Originally, yes. I believe this is a slightly modified version, though. It's known as a trident. That's what I said. Close to some kind of control panel. Something on the screen. Rectangular button. Turn stage lights on off. Circular button activates armor. Huh. I push it. Yes, I was right. Oh, the shield. The glass is broken. Get at that thing in his shield now, right? Yeah, let's grab it. Allen wrench. You know what that is, right? Like a screwdriver. Kind of. It just uses special hexagonal holes. I take the glass. And now there's glass everywhere. Better be careful. You don't want to get hurt. How about the stage lights, though? Doesn't look like I can take those. So I still have a trident. Don't think you need to mess with it anymore. Oh. Oh no! My trident! So I guess that other trident was just there for show. But why would the stage... I'm confused about that part. Oh, what's the deal with the screen over the pool table? I think it's a scoreboard. Okay. So I've got an Allen key. And a pool cue. I need tokens. I have not found tokens. Guessing I get tokens for this. Let's see. Oh, panel looks like this is something. Screen, rectangular button. Yes, we know all this already. Interesting. There has to be something to do with the lights. I don't see anything in the shadows. I can't take his trident. Ah. Well, okay, what was that noise? I definitely haven't broken anything. You sure? Hey! What are you doing, Alice? Please don't accidentally break something valuable. You want to talk? It's dangerous to just fumble around in the dark. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything with the lights off. A, B, C. And I still have a pool thing too. I can't adjust any of these. I'm guessing that's just supposed to be what the colors are. Oh, so unless I'm not supposed to sync all of them, for example, just the ones of which... But still throws me off, the B and F are the same color. Let's see what happens if I just do a wrong thing first. Oh, can you only do... Ah, you can only do 6. So you're not trying to fill up all the holes. Put multiple in? No. Once it's in, it's in. Ball retrieval slot. Yeah, that's where the balls that go into the pockets come out. There's gotta be something I'm missing somewhere. I need 2 records for this. I need a coin for that to work. I need a coin for this to work. This takes a key. And I've got a pool cue. Now this is just luminol. Guess I need the darts. I feel like there has to be something that I'm missing. I don't know, Nate. I don't know what the Allen wrench is for. And these lamps, they turn on. They put a shadow behind, but it doesn't do anything. I can't mess with the armor anymore. So I've got a pool cue that I can't use on anything. Like, I can turn off this light. And the only thing I see in the dark is this, and then when I go over here, if I turn on the lights, suddenly we've got this, and there's these shadows. But these shadows aren't doing anything for me. I mean, the escape safe down here? That one's just the regular safe that we always have at the end. That's where I put in all the codes. And this is the only thing that we found so far. That's poster. I used the luminol, and it's gone now. So I mean, unless I can grab another bottle. That's a thought. Nope, don't think so. If you need another one, you can just come back, right? Can I take this off? No. Ugh. Okay, there must be something in this instructions here. Place each of the 6 balls into the correct pockets in the following order. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Specific balls must go in specific pockets. For instance, ball A would need to go into pocket A, and so forth. So like, for example, we know A is up here. This is like A, B, C, D, E, F. But how do we get the numbers? That's the part I really don't understand. Now, I don't know if I don't understand this because I don't know billiards. I don't play, so I don't know the significance of the numbers on the balls. And stripes or solids. Or snooker or whatever. I have no idea. But I don't think they'd make a puzzle based on the premise of you knowing how to play a game without giving the instructions. So the only thing I can think of is A is purple. Okay, so we've got a 12 and a 4. So how would I know which one is A? That's the thing I don't get. Have I gotten the stuff from the suit of armor? I've got an Allen wrench. And now I can't do anything. A through F chart shows stripe or solid. I do not have an A through F chart. That would probably be why I'm having such difficulty. Like, I can't interact with them anymore. I went and I shattered this. I can turn the light on the table. Wait. Like when we're in? Or are you talking about when we turn off the lights? Combine something. All I have is a pool cue and an Allen wrench. Wait, what? Key with circular tip. What? Ha? What? Okay, DJ, can you tell me how you found that out? How you'd find that out? Maybe I didn't notice something? Because I'm not sure why I would ever try combining the key with circular. It's just doing it, but if you had inspected the pool cue, they would mention a socket. Oh, I didn't inspect that. I inspected the Allen ring, but I didn't inspect the bloody pool cue. Gosh darn it. Cool. See, and this is the thing. I know that I'm missing something, but I just have no clue what when this happens. Alright, this tool I got here should fit in this keyhole here. It would have worked to make it, but yes. The tip does look remarkably similar. And here we go. So now we open this. It opened. And let's take a look inside. You know, I was all excited about finally being rich after we found these in here, but they don't look right. I agree. The markings are strange. I have a feeling they only work on this ride. That seems likely. In any event, we may as well take a few of them. Ooh, coins! The coins we borrowed from the ride. I don't know if they have any actual value, but they may be useful elsewhere in the room. Okay, I'll do that in a moment. Man, thank you. I'm just going to... I got these coins, I'm excited now. What were you planning to put a coin in there? Yeah, I figure if I put a coin in here, then maybe it'll start up, right? Okay, I'll drop a coin in and... Okay. Where the hell are you riding it? Look at me go! Ah, he's having the time of his life. I can't watch this. There is no God. Hey, Sigma! Alice! He's waving at us now. Alice, what's going on? I'm scared. Not watching. This isn't happening. Everything is fine. Huh? What was that? It seems to have taken a picture. Hooray! Ha 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 ha! Ah, that was delightful. Now, where is that photograph? Ah, there we are. Excellent. I give this to you as a memento of our time together, Sigma. I don't really... Just holding it makes me feel wrong. Now, that's hardly necessary. Oh, hello. Z9D1. Well, that's a handsome fellow there, isn't it? I would have very much liked to give these out to the others, but it seems I can't print anymore. Terribly disappointing. Oh, wait. There's something written on the back. Z9D1. I wonder what that means. Case K-Makes? Yeah, the eyes. Alright, so let's try looking at these circles on the table. Pool table is sprayed with aluminum. In the dark, I can see the letters A through F. Okay, he means like in the pool table, not in the dark. While doing the puzzle. Oh my god, you're right. Look, this is a stripe. So these would be solids. Oh my gosh. Good eye. Thank you very much. Little details like that, I have a hard time noticing. Jeez. Okay, so it's an A solid, B solid, F stripe. Okay, that makes things have so much more sense. Alright, so A first, so it has to be a purple solid, so that'd be 4. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Alright, so A4, that was up over here. I spotted 2. No problem. I figured it was going to be one of these tables. Alright, so now we need B. B is a solid. So that would be 1. A was up here, B was opposite, so that's down here. C is stripe. So that would be 13. A, B, C was the second one. Now for D, blue, solid. That'll be 2. Over here. E is also solid, green, 16. I mean 6. And finally F, which is the striped 9. Yes, okay. Boom, there we go. Oh. Ah, that was easy. Like something came out of the ball retrieval slot. See, down here. What is this? Darts? Some sort of container, huh? Something inside. Why don't you take it out? Sounds good. I'll just hang on to this then. Dart tips. Are these chili peppers? Yes, I believe these are the variety known as the Hawk's Claw. Alice, please try some. I'm not eating that. Don't care what kind of claw it is. Even looking at them, these are obviously dart tips. I don't know, I'm just not seeing it. They look like peppers to me. Do you know what soft darts are? Use plastic tips instead of metal ones. Nom, 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 nom. The problem with being a 25-year-old man who loves chocolate chip cookies? We're talking food. There's no age that's wrong for any food. Who's the K's a troll? It seems so. Alright, and then these are going to be the other ones. So we have Z9D1. Oops. Okay, now put the coin in here. Button's lit up. Yes, it's on now. Z9. There's a gold record sitting in the jukebox. Oh yeah. Hey, it looks like somebody's gone gold! I don't think it's actually gold. Mine ruined my fun. B1. Your approval? Don't know why on that. Well, because you said that you're trying dieting as well, and if dieting means holding back from those chocolate chip cookies. Oof. It's another one of Tupac's unreleased songs, you're right. Got ourselves another golden one. Another gold-colored record. Which means now, we can pop this open, throw that inside. There we go, looks good. Oh yeah, we going platinum next. Huh? Did you hear something? Look, the light on the frame in the middle is green now. Oh yeah, so it is. I'm guessing that means it might have unlocked. What's this thing? The box with darts in it, isn't it? Dart case. Case for darts. There are 3 things in it that look like darts. They don't have tips though. Just the shaft and fletchling. Looks like there's some kind of picture inside of the case. And have you noticed these markings on the lid? Worry about that later. Right now I think we should focus on making complete darts. We gotta add just the tip. There we go, we got darts. Excellent, you've completed the darts. Well, now that we have darts, there's only 2 things we can do with them. Either we throw them at a dartboard, or we throw them at a picture of a boss we don't like. Well, I haven't found any pictures of undesirable bosses, or indeed bosses of any kind. It looks like we can narrow things down a bit. Okay, now there's a picture here. Well, we've taken the dart shafts out of here. We don't really need this case anymore, do we? Now for holding darts, no, but it's got some markings on it. You're right. Look here. Got 3 images of darts and targets. One's red, one's blue, and one's green. It says score 91. I wonder what it means. So I'm guessing that means I need red, blue, green. Each one of those to equal the 91. Chocolate chip cookies is not cheating on your diet. Cheated on the cookies. Oh boy. Okay. That would go inside. A dartboard. If we had some darts, we could. Yes, we've got it. We've got darts. A score of 91 with 3 darts. Keep in mind, however, the score for each area must have a specific relationship to the other scores. Toss a dart into each area to reach the correct point value. If you throw a dart in a particular area, grab it by pressing the A button and then release the dart in the area where you'd like it to land. Alright, now there was a darts poster. 21, 2, and 3. Okay, the multipliers. We need to get 91. However, on top of 91, they also want me to do it with in a specific way, I think. They want me to do red, blue, green. Oh boy. Okay, so red. Let's pull up my notepad here and start writing down numbers because, oh god. So red, we have a choice of, let's see, red 6. It could be 22. A 9? Guess. Wait. Oh, wait. This is the 9 then, right? Because it's going upside down. So, oh, geez, that would be 9, not 6. Whew. Happy I caught that. 18. 13. 34. I already forgot what color it's supposed to be in. Okay, sorry. Red, blue, green. Okay, so next is blue. So blue, and then green. Cool. Time to math. My most favorite part ever. Oh boy! Yeah, I hate math. Stupid math. So dumb. Don't like it. Let's pop on some music while we think about math. All right, so starting up. So we said that was a 9. So that's going to be 18. 33. 6. Oops. 16. Woo, math! No, you go away. We'll have none of that math nonsense in this stream. No cheering for it. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. And then 17's a 1. Okay. Oh gosh, I got way too many spaces here. And then lastly, green, we have this over here. 7, 11, 12, 8, 15, 17. Oh wait, no. That 17 is a times 3. That's a 51. And then 7. 7 in the middle. If only. Boom, 100 done. Yay! I win. Okay, so we need to get ourselves a lovely 91. Ah, boy. Nope, can't do 34, 39. Can't do 34, 33. Whoa, I think 34, 6, 51. And we wanted the blue. 6. And 17 times 3. What? Okay. I guess I misunderstood this. Those are... I thought those were arrows, as in red to blue to green. However, what I now assume they are greater than symbols. So perhaps the red has to be larger than the blue, which has to be larger than the green? Yes, Vino, we did. We just did red, blue, green, and it didn't work. The score was 91, so I did the colors in the right order. However, if it seems like a easier approach, yeah. Well, I figured math. Math is the hard part, right? So with, you know, math being the hard part, it should be nice and easy, right? So now I'm going after... Okay, so we know green has to be the largest then. Yeah, I'll just work up. So 51, say, plus 39. No. 51 plus 17. You thought the math only went so far, but there's more math to math. And then you math with the math to get math of math. Oh, okay, you know what? I want to see something here. Okay. So let's say, what's the 100s? It is 100. Okay, these are 100 every time. Okay, I just wanted to make certain. Because what if it was something different? Ah, boy. Damn math. Damn calculations. That one. Yeah, 40 is probably going to be the best one with the green. Okay. try this out. Sorry, not much to really talk about while doing math. Just sitting here like concentrating, like, okay, if I'm doing this. Got my calculator up, making sure that math is correct. Okay, so... This is 40. 3. Was this a 6 or 9? No, that is a 9, okay. Try that again. 30. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go, okay. Math. Good work. Looks like you got it. Well done, Sigma. One thing that I'm very happy about, though, is it was just set numbers. And it's just kind of... I was starting at, like, the large numbers and going down. Like, the screen has changed. Is the password? Oh, well done. Must be for the safe. You did it! I see. Usually there's a file one too, though. Okay, so the secret one is going to be a score of 120 then, I'm guessing I need. Right? Or is that just example? No, I think that's just the example how to play. Yeah, that's the example. How do I get the file? Scoreboard, and from pool table, nothing on there. Okay. Score 91, 3 darts. Keep in mind how the score feature is. Must have a specific relationship to the other scores. Oh, okay. So yeah, no, this is different. Starting each point value. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I said that before. But the fact that I can play it again does mean that it's going to have to do with this puzzle. Oh, look, I didn't get rid of these numbers. Okay. Yeah, see, it says another solution. Okay. We're going to try that way. Smaller opposite. Nope. Damn it. Math. I rotate the box 180. You mean just upside down? Hard to turn these things. Alright, let's try this again. I think we're on the right track. I think it was just my math on the back there. It was... Okay, there we go. A different solution this time, I see. It did. Looks like it worked out. See, the screen changed. This one's different. New password? Ugh. Okay. Moon, moon, moon. No, moon, moon, moon. Got that. Got ourselves a file. Ha! Piece of cake. Yeah, piece of cake. No, piece of cake. Oops, no! Sun, moon, star. Sun, moon, star. Excuse me. No, Enoch. This. Oh, I swear, if there's a room that's nothing but map, that's why I didn't enjoy the puzzle games in 999 as much, just because it was a bunch of bases and numbers. All right, it opened. Now shall we collect our spoils? First, a map. This floor B. The one I found in the lounge said floor A. And that must mean floor A is in the top floor. Okay, man, that's actually the reason why I can't do escape rooms in real life. Is so many of them just rely on math puzzles for everything because they use combination locks. And most combination locks are only numbers. So you kind of generally have to do number puzzles in order to get numbers for the combination locks. And I just, numbers, they don't work right in my head very well. Makes sense. Okay, moving on. Next we've got, Some key cards. I have an image of the moon on them. Alice Animations. What is Alice Animations? Must mean these are what the announcer was talking about. Moon keys. Got 2 of them, just like with the sun keys. Okay, you take one. Why? You're a solo. Alice and I will take the other. Ah, yes, of course. Thank you. The last prize. Let's see here. A key. Let's exit. And we can leave. What are we waiting for? Lock the exit. It says lock right now. Time to kiss us goodbye. Actually, I had a rather nice time. Yeah, of course you did, Kay. Whatever. I'd rather forget any of this ever happened. 3, 2, 1. Open! So Quark went into one of those rooms as a crazy kid. So I'm just curious how
interesting
it's going to work out. What is this place? Warehouse?
Hey, look over there.
Those doors are white.
Shall we have a look then?
Oh, Alice's animations. I understand now. You capitalized Alice and animations, so I assumed that you were talking about a business, considering I was just talking about escape rooms. So I thought that you were talking about there must be an escape room called Alice Animations near you, or something like that. But that makes more sense now. Okay.
They're all the same, though.
Well, this one's locked.
This one won't open either.
Clover's the worst character? I think that's Dio. Dio's the worst character. I love his style. But I guess it depends. What do we mean by worst? Do we mean like the craziest dumbness or so on? Or
It looks like they have the same locking mechanism as the other chromatic doors.
so these will be the next doors to open. We should go let the others know.
Right.
Dio's hat alone puts him above. See, that's the thing, is he's got the style, but he's also a real big brat. At the same time, Clover and some of those endings were also like that too. Oh, Quark though. I don't know. I think I like Clover more than Quark as well, just because some of the rooms she's between the puns, her whole, yeah, she's had some good parts to her, whereas Quark so far is just annoying. Alice and I turned to go, but Kay stayed put. Something wrong?
No, I just feel as if I've seen this warehouse before.
Wait, you've been here before?
I don't know. Perhaps I haven't been here, only somewhere very similar.
You mean the Floor A warehouse?
Perhaps.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What the hell?
Someone else must have opened one of the AB gates.
I think it means Luna.
Before we got back?
I imagine they don't care what happens to the rest of us. That would be the most logical explanation. In any event, we should return quickly.
Yeah, let's get going, guys. I know there's so many names. It's like, let's see, who else is there? Miles easier than Deck. Oh my god, yes. I gotta say, I know every character. If you were to tell me their name, boom, instantly know. Although, because I played all three for so long now, I'm familiar, where if you say a name, I'll probably remember who it is. But ask me to tell you the names of the first 9 people in the first Danganronpa, I know Makoto. Kyoko. I think Akane was in there. No, AoE.
Sigma?
Ina, yeah. Sagami. What's that crazy girl's name? I don't remember. I know Genocider Jack. Yeah. See, I can't really remember. Where's Ten Miyoji's team? They not back yet?
We were the first.
Then wait a little longer before you open the AB gate.
It wasn't us. I tried to stop him, but
Come on, it's not like when we open the door really affects the matches, right? It's cool.
No, it's not cool.
Your team returned quite early, Dio.
Egyptian boomerang.
Did your investigation go smoothly?
I guess.
Which room did you guys go to?
The treatment center.
Treatment center? How's that different from the infirmary?
There were these pod things.
Pod people!
Look, just go see for yourself, all right? I don't feel like explaining it.
You took something from the treatment center, didn't you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
you did. I saw it too. After we opened the safe, you grabbed something out of it and put it in your pocket. Show us what you took.
That guy.
Get away from me.
Clover shoved her hand into Dio's pocket and began to dig around.
It should be in this one.
Let go.
Before Dio could push her away, Clover found what she was looking for.
I knew it!
An injection gun? The label on this file says Stigby. What's this stuff for?
I don't know, but I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Hey!
The desperate lunge, Dio managed to grab the gun back from Clover. But before she had a chance to protest... Whoa. They're both panting, uh-oh.
Have any of you seen Quark? Anyone? Please!
Quark? Did something happen to him?
We found a pantry on the other side of the red door, but after we left, he just disappeared.
We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him.
You think he's lost?
Don't you think you're being a little optimistic there? Come on.
What?
That little jerk's probably dead by now. We've already found one corpse, right?
What the hell is wrong with you?
How could you? Why would you say such a horrible thing?
Whoa, simmer down there. Just saying it's a possibility.
Well, even if it is, we should all be looking for him.
Yes!
As we began to file out, I saw Alice staring intently into the corner of the warehouse. Seemed strange, but looking for Quark was my priority. I turned and headed toward the magenta door. Kami, yes. Close enough. Togami. Quark, are you in here? Guess not. Damn. Let's try floor B then. And Ryoji's team took the red door. We probably already searched that area pretty thoroughly then. Maybe I'll try that blue door. Yeah, that should be Togami. The one that messed up the crime scene. The pretty blonde boy, the glasses. That Toko was just so taken with. I remember her name finally. Oh, Byakuya. Yeah, his last name was Togami. Right? Byakuya Togami. The Togami of the Togami Foundation. I remembered only part of it. Quark! Where are you? He's not here either. Where the hell did he go?
Ah, Sigma. Any luck?
Nothing. Can't find him anywhere.
I see.
What about you? Never mind. If you'd found him, you'd have said something already.
Indeed. I went to the treatment center, as well as the Floor B warehouse, but he was not there.
Oh well. Let's head back to the Floor A warehouse.
Good idea. Perhaps the others have had more luck.
Well, did you find him?
Sorry. Couldn't find him anywhere.
I see.
Are the three of you the only others to have returned?
Yeah, we're it.
Guessing you guys didn't have any luck either.
Yeah, no clues or anything.
I don't get it. With this many people looking, it seems like we'd be able to find him pretty fast.
Quark is only a child. It's possible he's become trapped in a small enclosed space.
He's only a child, small and closed. All done. Oh, wouldn't we at least be able to hear him calling for help?
Yeah, you're right.
Quark.
And Miyoji's shoulders slumped. He looked old, much older than he had when we'd met. I could see tears glistening at the corners of his eyes. For just a moment, I saw in them all of his pain, fear, and despair, and it felt like someone had put my heart in a vice. Then Dio appeared, and the mood suddenly changed. He has blood all over himself.
Hey, you guys, come here. What are you standing
Dio?
around for? They're in the crew quarters. Just
What?
come on.
Oh, Zal is dead again in this one. Pop up for malware, buddy. Go away. Damn things in their pop-ups. Why hello there. This looks mighty familiar.
No!
How?
Your heart stops.
There's a roaring in my ears, breathing, heartbeat, but my footsteps sounded muffled as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. Okay. No, I know this is the exact same stuff so far. I can't skip it though. I was shaking a hand to Alice's neck. It was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Looking down, it was clear why. Something had been driven into her chest so far that only the hilt was visible. The entire front of her body was covered in blood. No one could survive something like that. I forced myself to swallow the springing lump in my throat and turned toward Luna. Unlike Alice, at first glance, she seemed unharmed. As I reached for her neck to check for a pulse, however, I saw a red mark near her jawline. Nearby on the floor sat an injection gun. I already knew what I would find, but pressed my fingers on her neck and waited. Nothing. They're dead.
My God.
What on earth happened here?
That bastard killed them.
Who?
Whoever it was that killed the old lady in the AB room.
You're saying this mystery person killed Luna and Alice?
Maybe only one of them was supposed to be killed, but the murderer had to kill the other to keep them quiet.
Or perhaps they killed one another. Luna stabbed Alice in the chest, after which Alice attacked her with the injection gun.
That's pretty far-fetched. Look at Alice's clothes. No sign of a struggle. I don't think they fought.
Then were they killed somewhere else and then brought here?
No. If that were the case, there would be much less blood.
I guess that's true.
Whatever the case, we have too few clues to figure it out right now. We'd all separated to look. Any one of us could have done it.
You mean the killer's one of us?
Do you think there's someone else in here?
Do you think
Well,
that Zero Senior killed these two, as well as the old woman?
Oh, give me a break. How can you just sit around here talking?
No point in making a fuss.
Are you fucking kidding me? One of us is a killer. I can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
You do realize you're the most likely suspect, don't you?
Excuse me?
You wait until the rest of us have gathered in the warehouse. Then you kill Alice and Luna. You pretended to be the first to find them, and...
Are you saying I did this?
I'm just saying it's a possibility. You don't need to get so worked up about it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded, any
you know all
non-vote
this. So if you don't vote, your choice is set to ally? I guess that means Luna's vote will be ally for this round.
Yes, it does. Perhaps that outcome is what the killer was after.
They killed Alice and Luna for that? Who would Luna's opponent be?
Quark and myself.
One person is missing and the others bought the farm. I'd say this old fart's the most suspicious one here.
You want to say that to my face?
Yeah, you killed her so you could get a few more points in the AB game.
Are you an idiot? How do you explain Alice? She's playing against Kay, not me!
Not quite. Even without his partner Alice, Sigma will still be able to cast a vote as he wishes.
Then maybe that's why Luna died. Maybe they meant to kill Sigma, but something went wrong and they...
True. I suppose that is a possibility, but we are engaging in pure speculation here. There is little to no evidence to support any of this.
It's interesting that she's got that needle there. Well, we should probably head back to the warehouse.
We should take their bracelets with us then.
Huh? Do they really matter anymore?
Without their bracelets, some of us would be unable to open the secondary chromatic doors.
You're pretty calm, pal. Too calm. You did it, didn't you?
A sterling deduction. I await your further insight. He wears a mask, therefore he is guilty, perhaps?
What did you just say? Are you fucking with me?
Knock it off. Really any point to arguing about this?
Agreed. We aren't getting any younger here.
I apologize. We should return to the warehouse.
Alice.
Come on, Clover, we gotta go.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I can't just leave her here.
Clover.
If you don't vote, Dio might get out.
Huh?
He's got 6 BP right now. If you don't vote, you will automatically ally. And I bet my left arm he'll pick betray. That'd be 3 points, which will put him at 9. Once he's got that, there's nothing stopping him from opening the number 9 door. I'll try and pick ally, of course, but Dio's not an idiot. He'll try and stop me or get in my way somehow.
Dio will have 9 points?
What are you gonna do, Clover? If you stay here, you might be letting Alice's killer get away.
Fine. I'll do it. There's no way I'm going to let him get 9 points.
Good. Let's go.
Good job, Clover.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, 2 are closed right now. Took a deep breath and unlocked the AB room. No matter how hard I looked for answers, all I found were more questions. Who had killed Alice and Luna? Where was Quark? I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous games, but at this point, I didn't really have a choice. I heaved a silent sigh and started toward the entrance to my AB room.
Sigma, what would you say to voting ally? I would reciprocate, of course. You have 5 BP. If we both ally, then you will gain 2 points, leaving you with 7 in total. Should you also cooperate mutually in the following round, you would gain another 2 points, bringing you to 9. Conversely, if you were to choose to betray me during this round, you would gain 3 points, for a total of 8. In other words, you will be unable to reach 9 BP until the round following this one. That being the case, choosing ally is the most logical choice.
True, but how many points do you have? I recall you and Clover chose betray in the first AB game. That means you should have 6 BP right now. If you betray me and get another 3, you could get all the way to 9 this round.
Ah, yes, that is true. However, escaping as soon as possible is not my goal.
But you picked betray in the first round, didn't you?
That was in the interest of my own safety, as I only had 3 points at the time. The prospect of losing 2 of them was very unsettling. Now that I have 6 BP, I have some room for error.
Why wouldn't you want to get out of here as soon as you possibly could?
Of course I would like to, but attempting to do so would be unwise.
Why is that?
Isn't it obvious? If I escape on my own, everyone else will be trapped here forever.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten what Zero told us?
The number 9 door only opens once! Once that happens, it's on!
I trust you remember now?
So if someone opens it and escapes...
Precisely. Did you not realize? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey, don't tell me you're planning to just leave us all in the lurch and take off by
I
yourself.
would never do that. Consider the following. If I did manage to get to 9 points before anyone else, do you think the rest of our companions would allow me to leave? Especially knowing that if they did, they would remain here for the rest of their lives?
Well, no, of course we'd stop you.
Working toward leaving as a group is the most logical choice for me.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Our time is nearly up. I trust you will choose wisely.
Yeah, of course. You too. Do we trust him? There's the real question, eh? To betray that traitor? That's what I'm thinking, especially that some toxic. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Until Ambidex game polling closes.
He had made a compelling argument. I still had to make my choice. Would he really choose that to ally? If I chose ally and he chose betray, he'd have 9 points and I'd have 2. Still, even if he did have 9 points, he might not try and escape right away. The question was, how much could I trust him? How much trust could I give a man whose face I'd never seen? He's adorable. I mean, he is adorable and pure, sure, but in all my other branches, he's booked it too.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I betray him. I don't trust him either. I agree with you, Fino.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
If he picked betray as well, that'd be
Ambidex
perfect.
gates now opening.
So I can laugh in his face. I feel like that's what I thought.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
The time of truth. What's he pick? Yep, both betray. Betray ally. Oh, poor Luna. Ah, he did try betraying that son of a bitch. I knew it. I know. I feel so bad for poor Luna. Guess the short end of the stick every time. So you picked betray.
Leading to a draw, it would seem.
You don't feel bad about it or anything?
I could ask the same of you.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair.
I had thought that you would choose ally.
If I had, then you'd have 9 BP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not going to let you get out of here that
As
easily.
I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately.
Not necessarily.
I might choose to wait until everyone else had
Might.
also reached 9 BP.
Yeah, well, I considered that. Didn't seem likely.
Then you do not trust me. No need to
Well.
apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this.
Says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me. Ooh, that laugh.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
The honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
So you chose betray too, huh? If you just picked ally, I'd have 9 BP right now.
Why on earth would I have done that?
There's no way Clover would have chosen ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP.
Why did he choose ally too? I know,
Are
right?
you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
He chose betray?
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Oh.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
Interesting. Whoa, whoa, nobody's saying that.
Maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
Suddenly Quark runs up, slams it down, and runs out going, ah! Everybody dies!
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Many times as we want, huh? That means we can play the AB game over and over using these star keys,
So
right?
it would seem.
All right, well, where do we find them?
Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. The 3 white doors in the floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went. The warehouse on floor B, you said?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they open. We've still got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
Damn.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Oh boy, look at all those paths.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
Yeah, looks like they've been shuffled around again. Looks like I am a blue solo.
I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
You say something?
What color are you?
I'm a green solo. What's with the psi?
Forget about it.
What about you two?
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pair too.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well. Both of them are yellow pairs.
And what color is Quark?
He's a red solo. In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green.
The solos can't group together, right?
That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow is a mix of red and green. Cyan is a mix of blue and green. So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
I see.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Well, maybe, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
You trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
Hey, knock it off. I don't actually know one of us is the killer, do we?
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us, and there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Then why did he kill Alice and Luna now? Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. While we were, I don't know, unconscious, for instance? What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off 2 of your participants halfway through?
Wait, then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
Possible. I think it might be a good idea for us all to look for that killer. We're all looking, yeah.
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we going to pair up then?
I'm not going with Kay. If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
I don't think anybody
Fine.
wants to go with Dio.
He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma. Would you prefer
Yeah?
someone else?
No, I guess you're okay.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
All right? Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
That leaves us with the yellow and green doors then. Once we're all done, let's meet in floor B warehouse, alright?
Got it.
See you later then.
There's no one in the infirmary. No Quark and no killer, at least as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here, technically at least. The old woman.
Oh yeah. She's lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arm, her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. The blood had dried and darkened and now looked like any other stain. That was when I noticed it. Huh? Wait a minute, look at her wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Yeah, for some reason there's no blood on this part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist. A watch, perhaps.
A
Yes,
watch?
It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
A watch, huh? I don't know. It just looks like it was kind of wide for a watch. Our woman's watch is usually thinner.
You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Jewelry? You mean like a bracelet or... Of course. Why didn't I see it sooner? This is the same size and shape as our bracelets. Look, it's exactly the same width.
Then that would mean...
She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant just like us.
Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game.
Excuse me. Okay. Something wrong?
Oh, no. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet? We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
Then that means they've been holding on to it this whole time. They probably still got it.
That would seem likely.
No, wait. They've been carrying it around. The sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
Okay. Slapped it over top of his armor. What are you
After killing
saying?
the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still. Yes, that would make sense.
So the killer's running around with the old woman's bracelet.
Yes,
You're telling me they're probably wearing it?
correct. Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words.
His bracelet is under his armor? No, it's on top. It keeps showing it on his wrist, which is why I was wondering how the needles would get him, but then there's comments saying that it was probably built into the armor.
But in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it, so that they
Why?
could participate in the nonary game, I imagine.
What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
But why would someone do that?
That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here. But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm, except for right here. Because that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it.
Right.
But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
We have a luminol spray now. You're saying they cleaned it?
Yes. Have you discovered something?
I know how we can identify the killer.
Oh?
We just need some of that luminol. Doesn't matter how well they cleaned it, there should be some traces of blood left.
Ah, I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then.
Ronnie or Clover? What? Huh? Confused.
That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Yeah. First we need to finish looking for Quark, though. Still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to floor B to meet up with everyone else.
Understood. Shall we go then?
Ooh, intriguing. I said they finally went and added something about that old woman again. Because they continually just leave her. Everybody's all shocked and upset and all like, oh no, no, and then boom. Totally forgotten about. There's 3 doors here too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
But looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does.
I probably wouldn't pay too much attention to her. Got put into a tough game. I mean, I don't know. While your first and foremost thing is on escaping and staying alive, the fact that somebody was murdered, I'd want to be trying to figure out more. Like the fact it took them this long to realize that the bracelet was gone, when they have so much downtime between doors.
The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different.
Especially when, you know, that might lead to finding the killer so you don't get murdered by that killer later. Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. Wallum Bay. Oh, yes, this bay. Gotcha. Huh. What's this room?
That looks like a workbench of some sort.
Maybe, but what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark, not look at a workbench. You go check out the far end, alright?
Very well.
Nothing. It's not here either. Hey, Kay, how's it going over there? Kay, can you hear me? He was bent over with his back to me, peering underneath the thing that looked like a workbench. The hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
I bent down and saw you staring at something that appeared to be a safe. It's empty.
Yes.
Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it. Yes.
Was it? And what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Would that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Phi, and Clover.
No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on the store says this is the Golem Bay, however.
You're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open the safe, who did?
There's no point thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, and there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Yep. Let's get moving then. So this is the treatment center, huh?
This is the room that Dio visited.
Don't you think that's kind of strange? Till now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So why are there 2 rooms on the other side of the green door?
An excellent question.
We'll talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began to look for places where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through. Huh? What are these?
They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned.
The window's all covered with frost on the inside. Can't see in.
Shall we open it?
Yes, might as well. Have at it. And squirt! Oh, never mind, there's nothing there. Oh, no, it is Quark.
What?
Quark! No. Oh no. His bracelet hits. Oh god.
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
What? I quickly pressed a finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive. He's alive!
What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe.
Interesting. I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much of one as I could manage. Patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Zero Jr. said it would only come off when you died.
Perhaps Zero Senior took it off?
And they said when your heartbeat stops. What?
I
Why?
have no idea.
Then maybe Zero Senior brought Quark here and put him in this pod thing too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why.
This pod is for medical treatment.
Well, it freezes him, so his heart would have stopped.
Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
He's sick? What has he got?
Well, how would I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark. I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
And bonus is we know he's not going to try to open the door. Yeah, I bet. Do you think you can carry him, or...?
I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous. The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised.
Oh.
I'll close the pod's cover then. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure. Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be alright?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens if he wakes up? Can he open that thing on his own?
He'll be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover.
Where's the bracelet?
So long
Good
as
question.
no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants.
If someone locks him in, he's screwed?
Yes, that is what I said, but you needn't worry. You see? I have not engaged the lock. Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, let's go.
You're late.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
This is it?
Yeah. Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, fine.
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah? Well, go on, spill it.
Yeah. I explained to them how we found Quark in the treatment center.
I see. Oh, that's good to hear.
Little jerk, making us all worried.
There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, he'll probably.
Probably? Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
So, was Quark all you found? The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. There's something I wanted to ask you about first, though. You went through the green door. Did you search 2 different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center.
I see. Then what was the other one?
What do you mean, the other one?
You know where there's that intersection with 3 doors? Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center. You went through the green door. The other one.
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door? What was
Yeah.
in there?
Nothing really.
Appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late.
Uh-oh,
Should
are
we
they
go
dead
and
too?
look for them?
No, there's something I want to check first.
It's never easy with you, is it?
Well, let's get it over with.
Let's go to the rec room. Now, Kay was with me the whole time. So,
This is the rec room. Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
I said nothing and instead made my way over toward the cabinet. Inside was the luminol. I reached in and pulled it out, then headed to the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark and I headed back to where the others were still standing.
Whoa, what is this? You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
Why, you scared of ghosts?
You're kidding me, right?
And show me how brave you are. Stick out your bracelet. You too, Fi, please.
Our bracelets?
Yeah, I want to see the underside of
What do
them.
you mean by that?
I mean the side on the bottom. Side that doesn't have the display on it. Come on, you really gonna make me explain this?
I know what you mean. What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Just do it. Not hard.
Should I also participate?
No, you're fine, Kate. What? No! Your bracelet's a little different from ours. But I'll join in just to make it fair. Just watch I have the bloody one. There's a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Fi stuck out their arms. I held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
This okay?
Yeah, just hold it like that for a moment. As fast as I could, I pulled the luminol from my pocket and sprayed it across all three of our wrists.
Ugh, cold. What the hell, man?
Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. Don't see anything glowing? Fi's bracelet is clean. So is mine, of course.
That leaves only Dio.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'll explain in a minute. Show me your bracelet. Something wrong? Just show it to me. Come on, Dio, we don't have time for
Why
this.
do I have to do what you tell me to?
Because I'm trying to prove your innocence.
Like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it on me.
Then just show me your arm.
No! You don't get to order me around. I have rights!
As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. He didn't get far.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dio.
Spun around toward the other exit. Stop him!
Right!
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All three of us leapt at Dio. Finally, we get him. I knew it! His bracelet's glowing. And that means...
Let me go! Get off of me, you fuckers!
Dio, you killed the old lady.
No! You don't understand. This is all some kind of... a mistake. Shit.
What's going on here? I think it's about
The
time you
plot
gave us the full
thickens.
story.
Quickly as I could, I explained to Fi and Kay what Kay and I had noticed on the old woman's wrist.
So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they wiped it off, I figured the luminol would still react to the blood. Looks like I was right. We've got you, Dio. May as well confess. Well,
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Are you serious?
why?
No, I was under orders. I was sent here to do something.
To do what?
Who gave you this order?
I'll die before I tell you.
Your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives?
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
That wasn't you?
Tread carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown he is willing to lie and kill.
Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer. You just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow. If we leave him be, He may well kill again.
Where would we put him?
Is there a room we can lock or anything?
Ah, perhaps we could put him in one of the treatment pods. Once we've locked it, he should be unable to escape.
Yeah.
Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise.
Yeah, I think you're onto something, Kay. Let's go with that.
Come on, please. Hey, listen to me.
We'll let you out when the white door's open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door.
Don't fuck with me, you guys. There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing. Let go! Let me go! God damn it! I told you assholes to let me go! You can't do this! Stop! Stop! Please stop! Please! No, you can't! Ah!
Struggling pretty hard. Lock.
Open this fucking thing! I said open it, goddammit!
I don't think so.
They're gonna pay for this! When I get out of here, I'm gonna fucking end you!
So, I guess we figured out who the murderer was. And we found Quark.
Now all that's left to do is find Clover and Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
Why don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there? They may have already returned.
Let's go.
Good point. Nope, still nothing. Gosh, still that far, so far to go. Looks like they aren't back yet.
Perhaps they went to look for us.
Oh man. Now we've got to go look for them.
How much time until the white doors open?
50 minutes.
Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet. Why don't we wait a little longer? For all we know, they're on their way back right now.
Kay and I nodded.
By the way, there was something I wanted to ask you guys about.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Quark's bracelet. When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
How should I know?
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
Pretty much.
I see. That's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
What?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one...
Oh no. We wouldn't be able to go through the secondary door.
Yeah.
We'd be pairing up with Quark.
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the Cyan pair.
Who's the Cyan pair?
Clover and Tenmyoji.
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared.
What's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Then why aren't they back yet?
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door.
What? No, that's not possible. Primary doors haven't even opened yet.
Perhaps someone opened one of them. I don't
How?
know, but it's happened before. Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door? Someone made one of them open. Perhaps this is the same thing.
But that's against the rules.
Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So are you saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
It is a possibility. It would explain why they still haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
They did. We won't know where they went until the doors open for the rest of us.
So I would assume.
This is still all just speculation, though. Maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind so that we don't miss them if they come back.
Okay, I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them then.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, all right? Oh, and don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Of course. They haven't talked about it yet, Fino. I don't know. This is the pantry?
So it would appear.
Well, it looks like they're not here.
When we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door, which would have meant this room.
Not going to do us any good to hang around here, though. Let's head upstairs.
Very well.
Unless there's another secondary door that is open. Oh, okay. Oh, elevator scenes. Why? We don't need all this unless there's just that much loading going on in the background. Still nothing, eh? No one here either, huh? The Myoji loves scotch so much, I thought we might find him here drinking some. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that I probably would have described as blankly. Oh no, I could have actually seen his eyes. Hey, what's up? You want a drink?
No. Well, I would enjoy a drink, but this mask...
Right. Sorry, that sucks. Honestly, I'd gotten so used to the suit, I kind of forgot you were wearing it. Why the heck did they make you wear that thing anyway? Still don't remember anything?
Well, actually, I did remember a little.
Really?
Yes.
What did you remember?
My father.
When did you remember that? Did it just pop out of nowhere?
Please, don't joke. This is serious.
Sorry. So you remembered who your father was?
Yes.
What about your mom?
I don't seem to have one.
Oh. So your dad raised you?
Well...
He stopped for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of him.
I was raised in the facility where my father worked. He was the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older.
Look at the little baby Kay.
That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd.
He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working, but the only times he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had was with the education software he'd given me. I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then. We developed body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mentioned a mother as part of a family, and in several, the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Soon, I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night, they would read to me before bedtime. Only I had a mother like that, I thought. I'd be so happy. So for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working and, as usual, was making his way toward his bedroom when I stopped him and asked him for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment before finally responding, "Okay." I remember to this day how happy I was at that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. It was the first time he had ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. When he said her name, or rather her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother. I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to. I told my father that. He looked surprised for the first time in my life. And he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He never scolded me for anything before. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shoot us out of his lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person. I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can talk to a robot and it will respond. In the end, you are still talking to a machine, not a person. That was what I'd wanted. I still had the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course. It was only programmed to look that way. The robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We had never really spoken to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if he didn't even exist. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continued to live with him. I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the hidden depths of my heart, I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. She was the first human I had ever seen, apart from my father. I was understandably surprised. For a moment, I thought my father had created a new robot. When I told her that, she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. As it turned out, she's a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was. Something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She'd tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love as a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, and that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I had never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or more accurately, the lack thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said, I would need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd even thought about. My father got in trouble too, when he made the mistake of reading through research papers during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I had shared a laugh with my father. It might have been the first time. The room we considered our living room changed too. Before, it had just been another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times were the ones I cherished the most. For a little while every day, I got the family I'd longed for ever since I was a child. At her suggestion, I started help with my father's research. This room looks very familiar. His father is Zero, then. He specialized in genetic engineering, and discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another like a father and son. You fell asleep. It's okay, Nate. You can sleep. Watch the VOD later. It'll be all good. Whenever I impressed him with something I'd learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, bright, and meaningful. But most importantly, I was happy. It's the old woman, and Zed. Zero. 4 years passed in the blink of an eye until one day I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she had planned to give her life to achieve their goals. It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death? I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping with was working toward. Perhaps, I thought, I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I'd bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. And I learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue it in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father and with her, and even with the research I'd poured myself into for 4 years. There's only one thing to do: destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor and with it the entire facility, but she saw right through me. My father was livid and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I'd misunderstood, that everything would be fine. Much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she'd been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She'd given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she had shown me had been real. She had made me feel as if I had a real family, and that was something I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was someone very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help to repay that favor. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy, normal life together, but she couldn't. For his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future she had wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeed. I realized then that although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me and hers. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see was a future where no one would have to die. I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? Is what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that is why I lost my memory. Well, I think it's safe to say that this is a K ending with how much story we're getting about him. He let out a deep, tired sigh.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
It's okay.
Not having any memories is less than desirable, but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing.
Do you remember almost everything?
No, the details are still indistinct, especially more recent events.
Huh.
Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I laid down for a bit?
What's wrong?
I don't feel very well.
Oh no.
It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode. Yes.
Are you okay?
I think I just need to rest.
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'll go look for Clover and Tenmyoji myself.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
He lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. Well, guess I better get moving then. Yeah, it looks like his bracelet is part of the armor. Was it? Oh, I honestly have no idea. We weren't speaking for a good while, so it could be any amount of time. The last message I got from you was 8:09. Oh, jeez, when you're saying the lo-fi beats get you all sleepy. So, yeah, about an hour and a bit. It's been 5 years. Out my room and nearly. Yeah, you're right. Enoch was trying to help me out with the puzzles, but then we got stuck, and that's why it doesn't seem like we've gotten very far. I've been stuck for 5 years within this one place now. What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the warehouse.
Yeah, I know. I just decided to go check on you guys. I waited a long time and nobody showed up. Judging by your face, you haven't found them either. Damn. Where's Kay?
Yeah. He's in the lounge.
You decided to split up?
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in. Oh, I swear, if he's dead suddenly. And there's blood. She's going to think I did it. Oh no. Where's he gone?
What's up with him?
Guess he's not feeling too well. Said he wanted to rest for a bit.
Is he alright?
I think so. Should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside that suit. I'm sure he's just tired.
Tired, huh? How are you feeling?
What?
I feel tired just looking at you. Your face is like a week-old sock.
Really? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird ass game and then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. The more I try to figure out any of it, the more I feel like my brain's just going to melt and run out of my ears. What I'm talking about, right? Managed to figure out who the killer was. There's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Who the hell are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole non-airy game thing for? What is Zero Senior up to? Hell, how about who Zero Senior is? Rabbit said he was one of us, but... You think it's Dio?
Who knows?
Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. That's right, weak old sock. They was ordered to do it, but... And there's more, too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? Hell, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack shit about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Fi.
Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you?
No, that's not it.
I'm just like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too.
Trailed off. You heard that, right?
Yeah, it came from the hallway.
Let's go have a look. Quark woke up, escaped, opened the number 9 door and left.
There's nobody here.
Maybe they got on the elevator?
Let's try hitting the button. If the door doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs.
Yep. Somebody took it.
Thought so.
Let's go. That would only leave Quark, Tenmioldi, and Clover. Or who it could be. Which way? Where do you think they went?
Let's just head for the green door.
Why?
Because the treatment center's there. That's where Dio and Quark are.
So?
You aren't worried? I just want to make sure they're safe.
They're fine. Mioji or Clover probably made that noise. Maybe both of them. I don't think they'd hurt Quark or Dio.
Are you sure? Dio admitted to killing the old woman, but he still insists that he didn't kill Alice or Luna. What if he's telling the truth?
Are you serious? You're going to believe him?
Doesn't matter. I just want to know if they're safe. No harm in being careful.
No, you, Nate. No, you. Time use the machine. I know, you know, oh my goodness. I can't say I've never bartended. How was I supposed to know? I don't make drinks. I'm sorry. We headed to the first pod. I cracked open the top and lifted it back. There was Quark, sound asleep. See?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing.
Oh wait, technically whoever grabbed his wristband could leave, right? Because he's got 9 BP.
How about Dio?
Let's open his. Oh. What the hell?
Check his pulse.
It's pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead, but I did it anyway. Yeah, he's dead.
Look. The oxygen level for his pod says 0%.
Ooh, and that means he asphyxiated. But why?
Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels.
Bruce is also wearing a bracelet with less than 9. Oh, I guess that's true. That's true, Enoch. Yeah. Ooh.
Look, we should go tell Kay about this. Come on, let's go.
Not waiting for me to follow. If I turned and ran off, took a deep breath and followed. Fine, I burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay. Kay, wake up. Something's happened. When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulders and shook. He twitched and quickly sat up.
What is it?
Explained about how we had found Dio dead and how it looked like he had died of asphyxiation. Yeah, that someone had reduced the oxygen level of his pod to 0.
What? But why? I thought that Dio was the one who killed the old woman, Alice, and Luna. Then who killed him if he was the murderer?
The only people who could have done it are Clover and Tenmyoji.
There's also Quark.
What? No. It's impossible. Suggesting Quark woke up, opened his pod from the inside, killed Dio, then went back to sleep?
No, I'm just saying that strictly speaking, it's a possibility. So just, you know, take it into consideration.
Well, in that case, Phi, I hate to say it, but doesn't that mean that you could have done it?
Me?
Yes, you could have done it any time after Sigma and I left the Floor B warehouse.
Don't give me that.
I mean, it's
I
true.
was waiting for Clover and Tenmyoji to show up. They never did, though, so I got impatient and went to find you guys. Then I bumped into Sigma in front of the lounge.
She went on to explain about the sound we'd heard.
I see. So you heard something. Then perhaps it is likely that Clover and Tenmyoji were at fault.
Were the two of you together the whole time you were investigating?
Yes, we were.
You never split up or anything?
Nope.
In any event, we don't have a great deal of time to discuss it.
Oh crap, we've only got 7 minutes till the primary door is open.
Alright, let's get back to the Floor B warehouse. Maybe Clover and Tenmyoji are already there.
Oh, where is Dio's bracelet?
Is what?
Huh?
You didn't take it? Dio was a green solo. Phi and I are the magenta pair.
Shit. You're right. Without Dio's bracelet, we won't be able to open the secondary door.
I fear not.
We need to hurry. We'll drop by the treatment center on the way back and grab the
All
bracelet.
3 of us don't need to go. You two go on ahead. I'll get the bracelet.
Alright.
Oh, one other thing. I need to give you these.
The yellow pair of bracelets? These Alice and Luna's?
Yes. Without these, you would be stuck. So, here you are. Please, take them.
I grabbed the bracelets and shoved them into my pocket.
Alright, let's get going.
Shit. They're not
Maybe
here.
they did go through the door, like Kay said.
With Quark's bracelet?
Or
what? Come on, man. Better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. I got enough of it from Dio. Gotta be kidding me. This isn't funny, Phi. You're right, then you, Kay, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in
hey,
here.
lay off. I want to believe they're alive too, but
You heard a noise and turned.
I apologize for keeping you.
did you get Dio's bracelet?
Well, technically, yes, but...
Huh?
Best you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod.
What?
The hell?
I assume whoever murdered Dio did this.
But why? There's
I
no
can't say
point.
for sure, but if I were to guess...
Stop them from going through the door.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
With a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I will...
Oh no. Shit. You're gonna...
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll be penalized.
I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
How can you be so calm? 5 minutes, you're gonna be...
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
Fuck that! You know I can't just ditch you guys like that.
But if you stay here, you'll...
Think I don't know that? What kind of monster am I if I just leave you here to die? Ah, God damn it. This was bad. What was I going to do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There'd be a way to save them. There had. Ooh, I'm getting memories of everybody dying.
The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called tubocurarine. Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. That means it's sort of an antidote for tubocurarine. I knew it!
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Of course. The antidote.
The antidote?
I didn't have time to explain. Took off running toward the exit.
Sigma, where are you going?
Stay here! I'll be right back. I pulled out of the warehouse toward the treatment room. But I only have one dose of that, it said. Put them on the pod. If it could freeze them, I suppose, but... how long will that take? I think Dio put it in his pocket. Come on, come on, come on. You still have it? So it was pouring down my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. I dug frantically through Dio's coat until... aha! Found it. Oh. There's only one dose. The injection gun uses the whole bottle at once. Shit. Can't say both of them.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
But 1 minute? Shit! Spun around and shot out of the treatment center.
Three.
2, 1.
Chromatic doors closing.
Did I not make it? No, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh dear.
Sigma.
There's a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. Couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soparil. I blinked, and my vision started to blur. I tried to think, felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. Makes me wobble. Okay, yeah, we've done all this before. No, I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with tubocurarine. Every ounce of strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open. Okay, and Fi lay limp on the floor in front of me. My right hand, I could feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. I could only pull the trigger once. Who was I going to choose, Fi or K? No, what was I thinking? There was only one answer. Fi. I didn't even have a choice. After all, K's entire body was covered in impenetrable metal. I'm sorry, K. Summoned up as much energy as I could and dragged myself towards Fi. After what felt like an eternity, I was finally within arm's reach. No time to waste, I pressed the gun to her arm and pulled the trigger.
Sigma, what the hell did you...
I inject you with neostigmine, the type of cholinesterase inhibitor. The antidote to the muscle relaxant.
Why did you pick
Should I
me?
not mess with the anesthetics? I mean, to a point. Because I can't use the injection gun on K. Never get through the metal.
Then why didn't you inject yourself?
Guess you've got a point. Honestly, didn't even cross my mind.
You're the biggest idiot on the planet.
Hey, come on. Not the kind of thing to say to someone who's about to die. Well, something more tender.
No, screw this. I don't want to live if it means being in debt to you. No goddamn way.
She's just gonna kill herself anyways.
Gonna.
Her words slurred and slowed, and her eyes fluttered closed. She wasn't dead, of course. I hear the faint sound of her breathing and her chest rise and fall. Good. I was going to be alright. But, Kay. I looked over in his direction. That was when I noticed it. Open? There's a hole here on the back of your head. Yeah, it looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
Wait. And he... But when could he have... How he had gotten it didn't really matter anymore. What did matter was that Kay had been able to remove his armor. And he had... Holy shit. Then that would mean Neo's killer is... I coaxed as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled toward Kay. Kay, wake up! Come on! Talk to me! I grabbed his shoulder and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke.
Sigma.
I just need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left, you took off your armor. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went the long way around through the warehouse and with the crew quarters, you headed for the elevator. Why would he take off his armor for that? We have a lot of aesthetics, people's sizes are different. I mean, they probably just... It's meant to kill you, right? So they probably just pump you with a crap ton of anesthetic. Because you're supposed to die anyways. Bumped into fine. We went back to the lounge to check on you. We saw you. Or we saw your armor, I guess. By then, you would have been out of it. While we were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed Dio. Must have turned off the oxygen to his pod, although you probably didn't stick around to make sure he died. I'm betting you were in a hurry to get back before Fi and I noticed something was up. Once you got back to floor A, you needed us out of the lounge, so you made a noise in the hall to lure us out. Then you ran around and took the long way back to the lounge so you could enter through the rear door. Yeah, I guess it's a lot longer. Once you were there, you put your suit on again and waited for us. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you'd expected. Hey, wake up! Something's happened. We pretended to wake up, very disoriented and confused. What is it? Come on, Kay. I'm almost out of time. Did you kill Dio?
Yes, your reasoning is correct. I killed him.
But why?
Because I couldn't forgive him. He took the life of someone very important to me.
Yeah, the old woman. Who did he kill?
The old woman.
What?
She was like a mother to me. She showed me how to see meaning in my life.
Wait, are you saying?
Yes, I am. She was the woman who came here when I was 18.
Well, hold on. What do you mean here?
Sigma, unfortunately, we are out of time. There's something I have to tell you. I made a promise that you would hear it. Do you understand? This is very important. You must pay attention.
And then he dies.
Cannot forget.
Forget? It wasn't making sense. I was about to die. How on earth would I be remembering anything for more than a few seconds?
If you see a lion with two heads devouring the sun, remember these letters.
I think I did see that.
MILKEVOL.
add this to my bomb codes thing. Lion with 2 heads, devouring sun. M-I-L-K-E-V-O-L-I.
This will open the second gate.
What the hell? Hey, Kay! Who told you to tell me this? No, who are you? Show me! Show me who you really are! Grabbed a hold of Kay's mask and tore it off. What? No, that's impossible. That face. It's my face. Felt a sharp pain in my left wrist and my body collapsed unceremoniously. Now it explains why the second drug. Explains why he was in armor then. Recurring. My vision began to blur and my head felt unnaturally heavy. The world faded away and my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothingness. Oh damn, so it's looking like we're getting a bunch of stuff for this, the true ending that will be coming. Okay, end. Ooh, look at that. 5 endings to go. Ooh, boy, oh boy. So I'm guessing everything. Oh, wow. Yeah, look over there. It's getting nice and long. Nice, nice. That other one's still locked. Alright then. Well, anywho, that is going to be that. And that, as they say, is that. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming up tonight. We got ourselves through a bad ending and then a K ending. All works out. So tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, but next stream on this upcoming Saturday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll see us going forward to probably finishing off this other door. Unless there's more endings there that'll take a long time. I guess we'll see. And then we'll be going over into the Cyan door, which apparently is going to be the great one. The probably going to take us forever to do. So anywho, you all have yourselves a fabulous night. And yes, you enjoy the rest of your week as well. Good night, everyone. See you Saturday.